All right, welcome back to the channel, everybody. So we're just on the Modern Warfare 4 beta today. They actually released a patch about 2 hours ago, just doing some web balancing, audio tuning, kill streak adjustments, playlist updates. It actually looks like they tuned the time to kill, continued TTK tuning based on player feedback and gameplay data, removed penalties for some optics and underbarrels. So they actually did reduce penalties for some optics, but in my opinion, honestly, they should reduce penalties for pretty much most of the smaller optics at least. Obviously, the optics with the bigger zooms, like 3 times, 4 times, 8 times, all those giant sniper scopes, of course, those make more sense to have ADS penalties and movement speed penalties, whatever, but the smaller ones like the red dots and whatever, just really doesn't make a lot of sense. It's really not necessary at all to have insane penalties for just anything movement based. Just a gameplay audio mix to improve clarity, so that's actually good. I'm pretty sure that's in response to people's reports about footstep audio. So the footstep audio is really loud, and of course that just encourages people to sit around more, especially with just like the fast-paced nature of this game. It just really feels really bad to have the sounds of footsteps be so loud that you just kind of don't want to move around because enemies are obviously going to hear you. So it feels really unplayable without Ninja, and especially Ghost too. They need to just have Ghost already. I don't know why Ghost isn't available within this first week, because UAVs are really powerful. Reduced health of the attack helicopter by 45%. Honestly, that's actually a good change. Playlist update, they added Search and Destroy dedicated playlist, and then 3v3 gunfight is added to Kill Block. And it looks like they also have Transit 213, just full on just Transit 213, that really small brain rot map. And I think yesterday they also added this game mode, Inflation. This is just kind of like, I think, Plunder, but for multiplayer. Of course, yeah, Kill Block 3v3, Kill Block 10v10. I haven't played Kill Block yet. I'll probably play this later. But yeah, Transit 213 as well, and then of course Search and Destroy. And of course the other big thing that they haven't really addressed yet is skill-based matchmaking, because it's very obviously tuned up in this game that they have not addressed yet at all, ever since the community just completely ripped them a new asshole a few days ago with their whole like big thread. They got community noted up the ass. I mean, yeah, the community was just not having any of it at all. And this whole like opt-in opt-out system that they were against before, like just 3 years ago, I talk about it all the time. They literally said themselves having an opt-in opt-out system will split the player base too much, and they're doing it here anyways. And of course this just gives them the opportunity to make up some kind of bullshit metrics where they're gonna somehow say that this new matchmaking that they introduced, where it's apparently quote-unquote inspired by the classic games, is better than this, and it yielded better results overall compared to open, when that's just a straight up lie. Because of course a lot of more of the sweatier players are gonna go to this because they just want to have a relaxing time. They don't want to have to sweat and deal with just the predatory, egregious matchmaking system that they have in here. Of course, that's not to say we just want to go against noobs all the time, because that eventually does get boring, but I'd rather not feel like we're being manipulated, of course. And we all know this is definitely nothing like what we had during the Black Ops 7 beta, for example, and nothing like what we had from the launch of Black Ops 7 all the way up to Season 5. And they really should not just go off of data based off of Black Ops 7, because this is not a Black Ops game. This is Modern Warfare. If they're gonna go off of anything from Black Ops 7, I say it all the time, they need to go off of what it was like during the second week of the Black Ops 7 beta, because that was heavenly. Even this open matchmaking feels terrible sometimes. Like, I really don't know what to say about it. And this little graphic down here is actually pretty cool too. It lets you know where you're being matchmaked in. So of course I'm being matchmaked in North America, and then eventually when it does find a lobby, it'll tell you what section or what part of North America you're in. So it shows here North America South Central. This is absolutely not my region, obviously. I'm in California, so this is a little odd that they do this. Yeah, whatever stuff they patched out was definitely necessary, like the TTK and everything. Oh wait, hold on. Oh, for some reason I am on mouse and not controller. That's embarrassing. Oh god, here we go. This map, I do not like this map at all. Transit 213, this shit is just painful. Yeah, whatever patch that they did with like the TTK and everything is definitely necessary. I mean, the TTK does feel really fast. It even feels fast, it just is fast. Oh, for some reason Infinity Ward likes their fast TTK. Another thing, the spawns are absolutely horrendous. I don't know what it is with these guys like making squad spawns a thing. It's very obvious the squad spawns are a thing in this game. It's a lot like if you play Ground War, and if you die, you can obviously, you know, choose a spawn point like a flag or something, or a capture point, whatever, your home base, or you can spawn on a squad leader. But of course, if you spawn on a squad leader, it's very possible that you spawn on them when they're in a fight, or when they're about to be in a fight, and you just die anyways. That's what happens a lot in this game. Squad spawns are really annoying. It just... Wait, what? How did he get up there? Oh my god, what? You can... Oh, hell no. Yeah, 10 and 11 thriller right there, man. Jeez. I'm not warm right now. I mean, it is a different game. I'm used to Omni movement and everything. I'm way too used to how Black Ops 7 plays and how Black Ops 6 plays with that Omni movement and all those crazy advanced movement bullshit for the last 2 years. So yeah, it's an adjustment. Also, this best play kill cam is really weird. I mean, it's all like sped up and then just slows down. It's like a weird action movie. Whole like hip fire thing too, no bloom, is a little odd at times. It's just like an adjustment, because I'm so used to like bloom and everything that I feel like I just miss a lot of shots and miss a lot of kills while hip firing because I'm not used to like there being no balloons. Also, in my opinion, I think there definitely needs to be jump fatigue. I mean, if you're gonna have all this crazy advanced movement, once again, being able to shoot while sliding and ADSing, no hip fire bloom, all this just super fast-paced movement in general, tack sprint, and increase mantle speed as well. I think there definitely needs to be, at the very least, jump fatigue. Rooftops too. I don't like this map either, like at all. It's another thing, these beta maps are pretty lackluster. I don't like them. They're not very good, to be completely honest. Transit 213 map is just painful. This map, I mean, it's whatever, I guess. It's not horrible, I suppose. It's just whatever. At least the visibility in this game is pretty good. I mean, it's not all dark and gray and just shitty to look at and depressing like the previous games, like Modern Warfare 2019. You can actually see my opponents most of the time. The guns are actually responsive. Of course, the gunplay is really good. The movement isn't terrible either. I mean, I like the movement. Of course, as usual, it feels good to use the guns in this game. It feels good to get a kill. Everything about this feels really good and responsive and smooth. The game is actually appealing to look at and doesn't like just make me want to tear my eyeballs out. I can actually see where I'm looking and see what I'm shooting at too. But again, the absolutely horrible spawns, the skill-based matchmaking that's obviously there. And then I'm already seeing clips of cheaters. There's already cheaters in the beta, which is not entirely surprising, I guess. There were cheaters in day 1 of the Black Ops 6 beta. I mean, you're seeing cheaters, what, like day 2? So I guess that's like a slight improvement. Apparently they updated their anti-cheat. They're getting better with their detections and everything, so I don't know, we'll see. They're gonna be issuing the hardware ID bans and everything now too, so I don't know, we'll take their word for it for now. They need a better anti-cheat though. Ricochet hasn't been doing it for a long time. I coined it the term Rico shit because it genuinely really just is a dog shit anti-cheat. It hasn't been working like properly for a long time. It only, I think, can really detect actual blatant hardcore cheaters, and that's really about it. It does nothing really for the subtle cheaters. And on top of that, I don't think it can detect like the AI stuff that people can use, like the AI aimbot or whatever that are on some monitors. Zims or Cronus Zen, I don't think it can really detect those, to be honest. And the way these cheaters operate, like, they will do anything in their power to just be able to bypass cheating. It's honestly kind of sad. Like, I saw a video of a guy with like all kinds of different shit hooked up. He obviously had the Cronus and some other bullshit, like Titan something. I forget exactly what it was called, but it was something in there that he had hooked up, like 4 or 5 different devices connected just to bypass all of that, I believe. So it's just disgusting to see. It's really sad. It's real sad and pathetic, of all games, Call of Duty, to want to cheat that badly. And on top of that, cheaters are finding workarounds somehow, and the fact that they're like actually actively trying to find these workarounds is just really nasty. It just doesn't make any sense. Like, why do you want to cheat so badly? There's no way you're actually that terrible at Call of Duty. Either that or maybe you're just miserable. Really, that's the only explanation I have for it. There's no possible way in like your actual sane person mind that you want to cheat this badly in a video game. Like, it just doesn't make any sense. It's not clicking. I mean, right now, the beta is all right. The game itself isn't really horrible. It's just, like, the beta is, of course, painful because of all the underlying issues that were presented in the beginning. Of course, they're hashing a few things out already, which is cool, but the cheaters already, the matchmaking, and honestly, the maps are really just lackluster. They're not really anything great. On top of that, all the attachments, for some reason, Infinity Ward loves just adding a bunch of movement penalties. Like, the attachments are supposed to obviously make your gun better, but they don't. It just makes everything worse. It reduces all the movement speeds. ADS penalties, sprint to fire penalties, everything. It's just really, really annoying. I think this game is very well made overall. I mean, the multiplayer and everything, there actually was thought put into it artistically and visually. Everything about it is great. It's a nice piece of art, but like, I don't know, gameplay wise, it's just kind of lacking, really. It definitely improved on a lot of things, especially from MW2 2022. I mean, I would prefer this game over that game any day. I would prefer this over Vanguard, to be completely honest. I'll definitely prefer this over Modern Warfare 2019 as well. But again, there's still a lot of areas that are lacking, and honestly, if they don't do anything about the cheaters soon enough, if they don't do anything about the actual matchmaking and just give us the classic matchmaking that they know we want, then this game's gonna just be miserable to play. It's already pretty miserable to play, just even in the beta. And that could be just because it's early access. Of course, a lot of like the more sweaty, more dedicated players are gonna be on, but even then, like, it's just not nice to deal with either way at all. But I think this definitely can be a very solid Call of Duty if they just hash out all the very obviously known issues that the community is airing. They even said they want us to give feedback. We're giving them the feedback, so hopefully they actually do listen and speak with their actions. And of course, we want this game to be good. I want this game to be good. I had a lot of hope looking into it. I mean, that hope is slowly dwindling, obviously, because of, again, all the issues that I've talked about, all the issues that everybody else is talking about. These guys love their fucking flashbangs, man. Yeah, we lost. I mean, the beauty about this is, like, if you lose, you can just leave. You don't have to go through all that whole end screen shit. Anyways, thoughts on the beta so far? Really, it's enjoyable to play, honestly. Like, the gameplay and everything is nice. Infinity Ward always does really good with, like, their gameplay, I believe. Like, at least with the way they make things feel, like the gunplay, the way you get a kill feels really nice. The guns and everything feel really responsive. Everything about the game feels great. But again, they had this weird obsession with just kind of slowing things down for no reason and doing things that they don't need to do. Like every single attachment, for example, just messing with your ADS speed overall. Like I could even show you an example really quickly. They don't show them anymore because obviously they updated it, but all the way down to this site, all of these had ADS and some kind of like sprint to fire speed penalties. Now they don't. These don't, and then, you know, like I said, these bigger scopes should have some kind of ADS speeds or some kind of other movement speed penalties, obviously. But these smaller scopes definitely did not need them at all, like at all. They just don't. Another thing I forgot, this one, frangible wounding, or I think it's just called frangible. These are really annoying. Hindering rounds, so annoying. They nerfed these, but they still feel terrible. And then one more thing, if you see on the top left, these weapon levels, bro, are just disgusting. All the way up to levels almost 70. Level 68 right here, level 56 for the ISO, level 54 for the PPSH, 68 for this. Like, they need to reduce these weapon levels, seriously. If they're gonna have these weapon levels this high, they need to increase the leveling speed, honestly. The leveling speed is fast now, but going into the full release, I think they should keep that leveling speed the way it is. Or they could tone it down a little bit, but they should not be as slow at all if they're gonna keep these weapon levels the way they are. But yeah, again, the movement and everything feels fine. I think they should add jump fatigue. The ability to ADS while shooting, I don't think, while sliding actually, that shouldn't be a thing. I think they should do like a tactical stance, like hipfire thing, the way they did with Modern Warfare 3. And it should just be locked behind a perk instead. Because yeah, I don't think you should have all these crazy movement things all at once. I think there definitely needs to be a balance in the sense of like reducing the amount of things you can do, or like at least limiting how much you can do it. Like, so for example, like I said, jump fatigue, you should not be able to just spam jump. ADS while sliding, I mean, I think that definitely shouldn't be a thing. It should just be hip fire. Footstep audio probably could still use tuning, I'm not entirely sure. And of course, cheaters, they really need to get a handle on this cheating situation. And then the matchmaking of all things. Definitely 100%, like the matchmaking, that's not the most important thing. I think top priority is definitely cheaters, but then right below that should be the matchmaking. They should just, whatever they're doing with the open matchmaking, they should just make this the permanent, or you know, whatever the actual classic matchmaking that they know we want, they need to make that permanent and stop doing the split playlist bullshit, because they were against this 3 years ago. I don't know why they're doing it now, really. Anyways, that's really all I have for now. There is a new update, so if you want to check it out, you can. We got new playlists. Transit 213, pretty much 24/7 Transit 213. This is going to be the new brain rot like shipment or Nuketown playlist probably when the game fully comes out. Let me know what you guys think yourself. Are you enjoying the beta? I mean, did you refund your pre-order? Let me know what you guys think, if you like it or not. I would love to see what you have to say. That's all I have for now, though. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Later.